What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never, and welcome back to another Turbo update. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Alright guys, so at the current moment, Turbo is actually not that far away from getting back above a penny. And currently we're trading just under 500 million. However, we were above 500 million yesterday. We were at like 530 million. But what's awesome to see is my technical analysis from my last video played out almost perfectly. Obviously, you guys know we've had Turbo drawn on a massive falling wedge for a long time now. However, in my previous video, I had drawn it in a much smaller falling wedge. I'll show you guys right here. You can see the falling wedge had not broken out or anything. But then if you do look at the current Turbo chart, it broke out almost perfectly to the measured move. It's always a nice thing when technical analysis works. But regardless of the technical analysis, it's still crazy to see how much Turbo actually increased. Just in my video 4 days ago, Turbo was at a $354 million market cap, and then as of yesterday, it was over 500 million. That is huge growth for a project this size. And I'm serious, I still don't understand how anyone at this point can doubt meme coins. If you actually sit back and look at the amount of money coming into meme coins, you cannot deny the potential. But if we go ahead and take a look at the Turbo X account, they're at just under 80,000 followers. They've grown nicely over the last week. And you can see if you scroll down just a little bit, they were on KuCoin's top gainers 13 hours ago. They were 5th, and they were up 21% in the last 24 hours. That is huge yet again. Most of these other projects on here are nowhere near the size of Turbo. And then some other news is right here on October 7th. Big news, Turbo is now available on Topper. Thanks to our friends at Uphold, you can easily purchase Turbo with fiat and directly deposit into your Ethereum wallet. So obviously this is very bullish news. And then also, in case you guys didn't see my last Turbo video, go ahead and check out this post on October 4th. You can see that I went on their AMA. But yeah, in general, Turbo is continuing to grow every single day, which is something that I love to see. The community is extremely strong, and that is what has always drawn me into this project. Now, if you look at the rest of the meme coin market, you can see that a lot of meme coins are either barely up or they're barely down. Pepe, for example, down 5%. SHIB is up 1%. But if you scroll down, obviously that's not the case with Turbo. Turbo is up 37% in the last week. And I talked about this in my last video, but it's even more impressive now. If you look at the market cap, it's ranked 211th. And if you look at the volume, it's ranked 32nd. This is huge. It's the kind of stuff that we love to see. I'm telling you right now, you do not want to be investing in projects that are flipped. There is no reason for you to be buying a project that is ranked 32nd and has the volume of 211th. That means that there is basically no interest in the project, which is the complete opposite of Turbo. And if we look at where most of that volume is coming from, it is now Binance, 37%. But OKX, Gate.io, and Bitget are all right around 15%. I don't really think anyone would be shocked, though, that Binance is the highest. But now I would also like to go over some Bitcoin technical analysis, just because I think Bitcoin is going to heavily impact Turbo regardless. And I know that sounds kind of funny because Turbo just pumped a lot without Bitcoin, but Bitcoin still controls a lot of the market. So right now, if you look at Bitcoin in the 4-hour time frame, it is very important that we hold 61,700. If this level breaks, then I wouldn't be shocked at all if we fall right down to the 200-day moving average. Now, there are a couple ways to look at price action right now. One way is that we are forming a potential head and shoulders. This is the left shoulder, this is the head, and this is the right shoulder. That would not be good at all. But the other way to look at it is a potential double bottom. So again, if 61,700 can actually hold, then we could get a bounce from here. If you look at the RSI, it's getting oversold and the stochastics are extremely oversold. And there's also a Class C bullish divergence. However, the bullish divergence will be negated if price action breaks this level. So if this does hold, then we could get a bounce. But regardless of what happens in the short term, it is very important for me to show you guys the bigger picture in every single video, because there are a lot of new people who watch my content. So I apologize if you guys have already seen this like 20 different times. But basically, if you guys are new here, you need to understand that Bitcoin is in a giant cup and handle or a giant bull flag. Either way, these break up 68% of the time. And the stochastics are extremely oversold and the RSI is pretty oversold. And there is also another Class C bullish divergence. And you pair all of that with the fact that rates just got cut, and in my opinion, there's a great chance that Bitcoin is flying by November or even late October. So in my opinion, it's not smart to let yourself get shaken out before all the fun starts. But now I would also like to take a moment to talk about my private Discord to Patreon. So at the current moment, I have 3 different tiers, and we've been making some huge gains in here. For example, the biggest call recently was Moodeng, which I posted a buy alert for at a $2.3 million market cap. And Moodeng within 2 weeks ran up to a $113 million market cap. That is around a 50x. Just to put that in perspective, a $2,000 investment could have made you 100 grand in 2 weeks. Those are life-changing gains to most people. And this is why I always hype up my Discord. So if this is the kind of stuff that sounds interesting to you guys, I have the link right here on my YouTube homepage. We're building an excellent community. I'd love to see you guys in here. But as always, I want to be crystal clear. Every single one of these projects that I cover come with extremely high risk. It is very important that you always do your own research. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments whether or not you guys think Turbo will breach into the top 50 cryptos at the end of the bull run. If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.